Hey, my lovely Cancerians. This is Vicky from Valkyrie Tarot coming at ya. Got a little bit different of a setup right now. I am actually back in Buffalo, New York visiting my mom. Because of this whole virus thing, my work got shut down for 2 weeks. So I figured, why not go home, see mom, see how things are going, right? There's no place like home, apparently. That being said, I apologize. There will be a little bit of a glare on the table, but I'm going to do my best to still get your reading out. Okay, here we go. All right, Cancer, my lovely Cancers. Let's see here. Second half of March 2020, 15th to 31st. Man, how crazy is it here with this virus outbreak, right? Pandemic, it's officially a pandemic. Wash your hands, you know, proper hygiene, all of that stuff. Let's just make sure we're all taking responsibility for ourselves and our part in this. Okay, come on, Cancer. Oh. We have the Page of Cups popping out. So that might actually be, Page of Cups is Piscean energy. See a little fishy in here? This is usually a message or an offer of forgiveness or affection. Tower in reverse. Someone is avoiding change. Someone is avoiding a very important moment that will change things for the better in their life. Four of Cups in reverse feels like someone got away. And Six of Cups can mean reunion, forgiveness, and past life connections. All right, what else do we got here? I think it's time to get going. Cancer. All right, here we go. First card is you. You know how it goes. Three of Wands. Waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting on something. You still haven't, my hair's on the table, sorry. You still haven't made up your mind about something. You're waiting patiently to decide how you're going to move forward. Your loved one is the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is one of the best cards in the deck. This can mean ultimate stability, emotional stability, financial stability, home life stability, and an offer of stability. Okay. What's important about Pentacles is they are earth energy. It is slow moving, but they have a very strong foundation. Okay, so that's just something to remember. Energy between the two of you is a Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So right now, one or both of you might have just said, F it, I'm done waiting for this. You know, I planted my seed, but whatever, it'll grow on its own. I'm off doing my own thing. It's kind of like something happened between the two of you and you guys turned your back on this connection. Challenge is the Ace of Swords because you're not talking to each other. There's a lack of communication. Perhaps there was a lie or something needs to be spoken about this connection between the two of you. What's the blockage? Wow, there it is. Gemini energy. The blockage is the Lovers in reverse. So there was a choice to end this union between the two of you. We're going to find out more about this. Past situation currently influencing you, Cancer, is the Eight of Wands. Moving forward, communication, most likely through the air or online, but definitely movement forward with communication. Past situation for your loved one is the Five of Pentacles, but in reverse. So they no longer feel like they're stuck out in the cold. They're trying to move forward through this, but there was in the past a lack of stability or a lack of feeling safe in one's own skin. Outcome from your point of view. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. Hierophant is usually someone of higher learning. It can also mean traditional values, following traditional aspects of life, relationships. It can mean marriage if put into the right situation with the other cards here. Outcome for your loved one. We have the Artist in reverse. Unique to this deck. So the Artist actually is someone who is unable to see their wishes come true. They were unable to manifest what they wanted. They are stagnant. They are blocked in their creativity. They're almost stubborn and upset that what they wanted hasn't happened because they feel like they've put all the energy and everything into it, but they haven't been able to see it come to be. Overall outcome, Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer, that's you. Not sure if you want to give your cup of love to someone else. Not sure if you want to offer your emotion or open up to someone else again because of whatever happened here. Energy under the deck. But that's the Ten of Pentacles. Energy under the deck is ultimate happiness, familial stability, knowing that this is a lifelong, stable connection. All right, so that's very interesting. All right, what is this Three of Wands over here for Cancer? Three of Wands here for Cancer. That one wants to come out. Death card in reverse. So not wanting to change. Not wanting to let something end in order to be reborn through it. Scorpionic energy. So Scorpio might be influencing you in this situation. But what about this death card? Why is it blocked? Because you guys were together. So you don't want this to be over? You don't want that connection to be over? Is that what you're saying? You refuse to let go of the situation? Interesting. Gemini energy with the Lovers. What is this Ace of Pentacles? Defending what you believe in. Your loved one is taking the higher ground here. They are standing up for what they believe in. They might be a little defensive about it, but in the right way. Ooh, and they're going to say it too. There will be communication from your loved one about this. About how they feel or why they have decided to take this stance here. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Why are you guys okay? Because this was a passionate connection. Bold connection, probably very sexual in nature based on the two Lovers cards here. But there was a stalling. There was a decision, not knowing what to do. What caused this Two of Swords over here? A lack of an even give and take. Okay. So someone couldn't meet the other one where they, like, there was no 50-50. And let's be honest, no relationship is ever 50-50. But there might have been an inability to at least offer equally or let the other person in the relationship feel that they were, you know, an equal part of this relationship, I guess. You get what I'm trying to say. What's this Ace of Swords? Four of Cups. Being rejected. Seeing an offer right in front of you and deciding to just let it go. Like, no, this is a stubbornness card, by the way. Lots of water energy here. You're a water sign here. This right here, though, this is somebody offered you love and affection and you chose to pass it up. You chose your Three of Cups. You chose your friends. You chose somebody else. You chose something else to put your energy into besides this affection, this love that was offered to you. What? Give me one more card. Tell me about it. Because of your ego. How lovely. Oh. Egos fuck up everything, Cancer. I'm sorry. They really do. They really do. You know, there's no room in relationships that are meant to last for egos. Yes, we all have them. We all use them. But sometimes you need to let your ego go in order to make a relationship work. What is this Lovers card? Why was there a breakup? Because there was no balance. So there might have been no balance financially. We see that the issue with the Six of Pentacles over here. Or there might have been no balance in the relationship. And there was a need for balance. This is Sagittarius energy. There was a need for spiritual balance between the two of you. And a need to remove toxic bonds. So the Devil here can represent sexual energy, but when we see it in reverse, it most likely is a releasing of addictions, unhealthy behaviors in one person or the other. You know, being able to be in a relationship without feeling addicted to the other person, I guess is the best way to say it. That's probably why you guys broke up. And yeah, and Eight of Wands over here, not wanting to wait to see how this goes. That was that communication that came through, that there was if it hasn't come through yet, it will be coming soon. Even though this is in the past situation. Yeah. And the king, sorry. Yep, the King of Wands. So another communication is going to come through because someone didn't feel confident about this relationship. Someone lacked confidence. Someone lacked bravery to be able to stand up for what they believed in. And someone might have had issues with their temper. Being a little bit emotionally volatile can definitely have impacted this relationship here. Because the King of Swords over here is very cool, calm, and collected. They don't let emotions impact how they make choices. Okay, but the King of Wands over here is very passionate, very similar to the King of Cups. However, they are brave. They will run into a fire and not think about sacrificing themselves. This is someone, when we see it in the reverse, there's an instability of their emotions. They're being driven by ego instead of being driven by their heart in this relationship. What is this? 5 of Pentacles. Yep, Queen of Swords. In reverse, the Bitch card. So something was said. Either they said it or you said it. Libran energy. Aquarian energy. I don't know if I mentioned that. This is Leo energy. What was that? Oh. Okay. So 9 of Pentacles here over the Queen of Swords. So your loved one is healing from feeling left out in the cold because something was said about wanting to be independent, didn't want to be in a relationship. But what's funny is you over here, Cancer, you wanted this. You didn't want to let go of your lover. And my question is, even though the 3 of Cups hasn't popped up here, is it that you didn't want to let go of a past lover to make room for this new one? Or is it that you secretly really loved this person, but you were afraid to let go of your independence? We shall see. Yeah, Hierophant. Traditional healing, education, taking time to heal with the star up here, Aquarian energy, but you still need to heal. It's like you're looking within yourself. I almost wish this was a Hermit card. It's like you're looking within yourself, or you're looking to others to figure out how to heal, how to get your wish come true again, because you're still brokenhearted about this. Yeah, I think you're realizing something that you did. Wow, Ace of Swords. So there is going to be communication here. There is going to be communication here, either through you or your loved one, because this Ace of Swords before, that was a challenge. You weren't talking. There will be in the future. Ace of Swords is going to come out. The truth is going to come out. Something will be spoken. Cancerian, Piscean energy, High Priestess. This is someone who's not following their intuition, though. This is someone who it has been closed off. So whoever has been closed off, whoever has been shut down, will be coming forward to speak their truth. I feel like, before I get into the overall outcome here, I feel like, Cancer, you didn't want to let go of this relationship, but you didn't know what to do because something was off here. You weren't able to give an even give and take. You weren't able to find balance. Either you broke up with them or they broke up with you because there was a lack of balance. There was a lack of reciprocity in this relationship. And they probably were like, cool, I can go do this on my own. I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. And you were like, fine, go, do it. But then you realized, oh shit, wait. You know what I mean? It's like finally you're going through the healing process. It's almost like you're going through your dark night of the soul and you're trying to figure out your part in this situation because your loved one's on your mind. Whoever this lover is over here, ooh, outcome, 10 of Swords. Working through it though. So the pain, this is a very painful card. Okay, so you're working through it, Cancer. You're working through it because it's almost at an end. There's still no balance between the two of you though. Okay, there is a lack of balance between the two of you. Libran energy again. And somebody feels rejected. There's still a rejection of an offer. There's still a rejection of the heart here. And it's probably because you both hurt each other so much that you're afraid to move forward. But there's still passion here. There's still a connection here. And this Knight of Wands might ride in super fast and decide, hey, let's just, just for a night, let's just forget about everything. So that might actually be in your outcome here. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse over here. energy under the deck is just a lack of stability right now. There's just not wanting to come together. Even though you guys have this with the 10 of Pentacles over here, you have ultimate stability underneath you. It's like you guys are the perfect couple. You just can't figure out how to get through your egos. You get what I'm saying? And there's just, as of right now, where you guys are at, you still need to work through something, Cancer, before you can even come into this whole situation. Your loved one's ready. They're ready. They'll be the first one to tell you that they're ready. They have balance. They found it. But it's time for you to find your balance. You've been waiting on something, but it might have been right in front of you the whole time. We get three cards. That's 1, 2, oh, 2. Wow, these are just like stuck. So stuck. They're like glued up. Give me more advice here for Cancer. There we go. All right, we have first card that popped out was Spirit of the Dummy. Weak, follower, clueless. So perhaps you were unable to see what was going on when it was happening. You might have just been all up in your energy, trying to be selfish or you know, take control of the situation. Because we have the masculine spirit here, divine masculine coming out, action, power, dominance. You wanted to have control over the situation, but perhaps the other one wanted control too. I don't know. We see this knight of, sorry, not knight. I keep saying knight. This king of wands in reverse. So there was a lack of courage to move forward, to find the stability that was right in front of you. There was a lot of passion here. And then the last card that we have here is the Spirit of the Woods, voices, goblins, and nightmares. So yeah, that's that 10 of Swords over there. You're working through it. I really think you're in the dark night of the soul right now. Maybe I'll do another reading. Not a reading, but like a talk about the dark night of the soul. Because I've gone through mine. And if we are talking about a twin flame type of setup here, the divine feminine, the energies of the last couple months have been pushing the divine feminines through dark night of the soul. So it might be time, now that they have purged everything within themselves, it might be time that the divine masculine might be going through that. And Cancer, whether you're male or female, you might be the divine masculine in your setup. If we're talking about twin flames right here. Very interesting, very interesting. So you might be having problems sleeping. You might realize that you made a mistake here with this relationship and you regret it. That might be what we're seeing here. A lot of regret. You can't heal from it, though. You need to heal. I think you guys just need to talk it out, to be honest, and lay it all out on the table. Because this person over here, they're stable. They're ready to go. If you want this, they're ready. You know what I mean? Can I get a message from Cancer's loved one to them? I care too much about what others think right now. Interesting. Very interesting. So it could just be that they're stepping back because they're just waiting for you to try and figure it out. You know, if it comes to a relationship, a true relationship, you shouldn't care what other people think, to be honest, unless, you know, they're telling you really toxic behaviors, then you should take that into consideration. But interesting. That might be why you're not talking right now, because they might be all up in their head about how to approach you or how it would look to other people. All right, can I get 3 more cards here from the Romance Angels for Cancer? 1 on the floor. Fantastic. 2 more cards. Well, we got 4, so we're going to take 4. Codependency popped out. Addictions are affecting your romantic love life. So perhaps this was what broke this up. There was a aspect of codependency here. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Like you didn't already know that, Cancer. Big old hearts and a big old shell. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith and forgiving and learning. As you release and heal your past, you experience more love in the present moments. Yeah, so I think in the past something happened. And Cancer, you guys, you're the crabs of the zodiac. So you crawl into yourselves when you feel threatened. You don't actually let yourself, I did that wrong. You guys can't see the other cards. You guys don't actually let yourselves necessarily work through your emotions outwardly. You work through them internally, and that might have caused some issues, some feelings of abandonment. The other person over here is solid, though. They are standing in their ground, and they are perfectly fine maintaining a life on their own if they need to, but I think they would rather have you in it. You know what? Just for shits and giggles. Can I get one more card here? Nope, one more card here. If Cancer came back, would their loved one take them? If Cancer came back, would their loved one take them? Bouncing, but not showing. Maybe that's what that Two of Swords is. Oh. Well, we have the Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. So that might be what you're worried about. That might be this Three of Swords here that you finally decide to come back. You know, it doesn't turn out the way that you want it to, or it doesn't turn out the way they want it to. We got the Eight of Wands here underneath. There will be communication here. It's coming. So figure out how you want to frame your mind. It's coming. Be ready for it. All right, Cancer. Hopefully this resonated with some of you guys. It's a heavy reading. You know, if you are going through that dark night of the soul, I've been there. It's not easy, but you got to work through your stuff. If you want this person in your life, if you want a successful forever after with this person, you need to work through your shit. Okay? You can't just close off and hope it gets better. You need to work through it. Hopefully they're still there when you come out. All right? I love you guys. See you soon. Deuces.